To start off with dumbbell rows, we want to set up on a sturdy bench with our hand, knee, and opposite foot firmly planted. You want to form a strong tripod here with these 3 points of contact, and you should have full body tension. The hand should be pushing you back and away, not just chilling on the bench. The back leg should be driving you forward and in, the opposite direction of your hand. I feel this in my back leg from calf to glutes. Make sure this leg is out far enough to support you, but we don't want it too far out, or that can be quite hard on your groins. These opposing forces of your hand and feet pressuring in the opposite directions keeps you in position. If they're not doing that, as the weight gets heavy, you'll just get pulled right out of position. Now make sure your shoulders are square and the core is braced tightly to resist rotation. Let the arm drop, but only that arm, and then pull as high as you can without turning. Notice to get that weight high, it must be pulled outside our body, but it should just graze our side. We want it close to us, but not hitting our chest. We also want some degree of control on the lowering portion. While we want to get a bounce at the bottom, we don't want gravity doing all the work on the way back down. We also want to make sure that we are initiating the pull with our back muscles and not with our bicep. If you're having trouble feeling this, the following drills will help you really enhance that mind-muscle connection with your back. Focus on the mind-muscle connection and using the back to do the movement. Taking a light weight and pulling under control can also help with that mind-muscle connection. Instead of using momentum, focus on pulling the weight through every inch of the movement. Slowing down a bit to learn will help you be much more violent and get much stronger over the long run. With that, here are some very clear examples of mistakes that you want to avoid. Setting up in an unstable position like standing on both feet and leaning against a rack or bench. This is a violent and heavy lift. We want to be secure and stable so we can pull hard. Letting the shoulder drop and rotate you. We want this big stretch at the bottom and to get that bounce. However, we need to keep our shoulders square and our torso parallel to the ground. So we only want to let the shoulder blade drop and not your whole body. Only pulling to your chest. The weight should not hit off your chest, but go past your body. The big advantage in a dumbbell row over a barbell row is that you can get more range of motion. You get the stretch at the bottom, but can also pull past your chest at the top. The opposite would be pulling so high that you rotate. We want to keep the shoulders square. Basically, we don't want excessive motion. We want the arm and shoulder doing the lift to do all of the work. And we also don't want any excessive rotation at either the bottom or top of the movement. We also don't want to use excessive leg drive. Our knee really shouldn't bend during this. It's kind of like leg drive on the bench. We want to push hard through that foot to create tension, but the leg shouldn't be doing any of the lifting. Lastly is not holding good position and letting the back round. We need to be able to hold this extended position to maximize our back growth and also get the core benefits that come from maintaining position despite an external load only being on one side of our body. Our bonus mistake is pulling soft. The dumbbell row is a violent exercise. We want to get a good bounce and stretch and then pull that weight as high as possible. This isn't an exercise we want perfect control over, moving the weight nice and slowly, at least once good technique is mastered and for the purposes of how I teach it. For bodybuilding, moving slower may be appropriate, but for general athletic strength, having some more movement and speed is the desired result. Let it rip. Now quickly, what makes the dumbbell row so special? The range of motion for our back is greater than any other rowing variation, with that deep stretch at the bottom and then the ability to pull past our chest at the top. It allows for the stretch reflex, meaning we can get a plyometric-like effect at the bottom that also allows for immense loads to be used. It helps develop a strong and explosive back that is great for athletic performance. This exercise also serves as a great anti-rotation lift. You have the weight offset to one side and you must resist that rotation from pulling you out of position. Many athletic movements involve rotation or resisting rotation under load. This extra benefit makes the dumbbell row my go-to movement for most athletes. Mastering this movement and utilizing the tips and tricks in this video will help you develop a very strong and powerful back. Make sure you subscribe to the Immortal Power channel for more technique tips along with general conceptual ideas on how to train and build training programs for athletes and whole teams.